Advice to people new to streaming. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot of things to say about that. So first off, there's the really obvious stuff. And that's like, you need to run a consistent show, right? So a consistent show runs like 3 to 5 times, preferably 5 times a week. If you really want to succeed, this is what you have to do. Preferably 5 to 6 hours on popular games, top 20 in Twitch, or ones you believe have reason to be discovered, like indie games, for example, right? And these are just really obvious things. The second thing is like stream quality. So make sure you're like at least 720p and you're uploading at least 4000 kbps. And like your, I'm giving you like the really basic stuff so I can give you the real answer in a second. And then, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. Like info section done, all that stuff. And then the other thing is, so if you're streaming 5 times a week, the thing that nobody else does that you should do is 1000 billion% you should be working all of your time on other platforms to grow your stream. And so what I mean by that is like, if you're spending 6 hours a day streaming, you should spend, I would say 8 hours. Is that how many hours in a day? Yeah, that works. Okay. 8 hours a day or more on other platforms building. So I'll explain this. And then if you can't make this happen, then you remove time from your streaming and you make your streams like 4 hours and then you build this up. So when I'm talking about marketing on other platforms, I should say this is like Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. But those are in descending order of importance. Actually, the most important one is YouTube, Instagram, and then Twitter. So for YouTube, you should be uploading all of your interesting stuff with good SEO, and you should take the time to learn what that means and like how you get videos discovered. And you should be spending the rest of your time like making good Instagram images related to Twitch, linking back to Twitch, and you should be really active on Twitter. Then the only other thing I would recommend on this list is collab, which is like contacting other YouTubers and Twitch streamers for discovery, or for projects, joint projects. And if you really, really want to succeed, this is basically all you should be doing. Because as a new broadcaster on Twitch, every hour that you stream is an hour you're not getting discovered. So it's a literal net zero. The only thing you're gaining from streaming as a new streamer is your engaging your current community, which is important, but it's not at all relevant for exposure. So when I referred to search engine optimization, it means like using the right keywords on your videos, learning how to title your videos correctly, stuff like that, right? So that you get higher in search results. And I'll tell you too, right? So here's what every new broadcaster does, right? Like, I'm going to stream on Twitch. I'm going to become full-time. I'm going to play video games and tell all my friends that I'm going to make full-time income. And then they sit down and they play like some random MMO, like a weeb MMO, and they play it for 10 hours. And then they don't stream for 2 days. And then they play the next one for 8 hours, right? This will never succeed. The way that you do it is you go, okay, I'm going to commit to a schedule and I'm going to stream at these times. And keep in mind, I don't take all my own advice right now, but, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the time with a targeted strategy in these ways. Out of most of the broadcasters I know, almost no one does YouTube. If they do Instagram, it's kind of haphazard. Almost everyone does Twitter, and that's why it's the least important. It doesn't really grow your audience that much. And nobody does collab. Nobody. If anybody does collab, they're already big. So that's what I would do if you're a new broadcaster.